Hello, today is the Saint's Day of St. Teresa of Avila, a saint much beloved of Roman Catholics. She was a 16th century nun, lived a fairly austere life. But one of the features of her thinking and her writing, she wrote a book called The Interior Castle, is the way in which our inner life is really important to us, and she describes it in one of her bits of writing in the Interior Castle, describing our interior life as a secret place, as real as your own kitchen. More than that, worlds within worlds, forests, rivers, velvet coverlets thrown over feather beds, fountains bubbling beneath its canopy of stars, beautiful forests, universal libraries. You see, she's picking on the things that really give her pleasure and from the external world, and finding them inside herself. She goes on, a wine cellar offering an intoxication so sweet you'll never be sober again, a clarity so complete that you'll never again forget. This magnificent refuge is inside you. And it made me aware of how important it is what we allow to be going on inside us, because so often we can get low and depressed and fed up and become dominated by thoughts that are very negative. And what she's saying here is that actually the inside of each of us is a beautiful place, a wonderful place. And if we recognize that there is beauty there and bring into that beautiful place memories of lovely places we've known, of experiences we enjoy, of people who delight us, if we bring them into our imaginations and into our hearts, somehow that can banish some of the negative thoughts which we often have. And interestingly, it was this discovery of how valuable and important her interior life was that gave her strength. She founded a number of monasteries and broke away from the Carmelite order that she initially joined because she felt it to be corrupt and too worldly, and so encountered much opposition from the Spanish Inquisition and so on, and must have lived in fear for quite a bit of her life of what the Inquisition might do to her. But she found the strength to keep going because she had this inner source of joy, this inner awareness that what was going on inside her was really important. But even more so, for her, of course, and for Christian people, is the awareness that it is in that place, in that inner being that we can get in touch with if we look for it, that we find Christ. She goes on in that same passage to say, believe the incredible truth that the beloved has, capital B, the beloved has chosen for his dwelling place the core of your own being, because that is the single most beautiful place in all of creation. Well, a slight exaggeration perhaps, but you can see what she's saying, that we can trust in what's going on inside us because it is beautiful to God, who, in this extraordinary way that Christians believe, not only is outside us, inspiring and encouraging us with God's Spirit in the world, but also dwelling within us and coming from inside us to help us and encourage us and give us hope and strength, and to guide us through our lives. And so today I want to celebrate what she calls the interior castle and look inside myself, banishing those negative thoughts which make me feel inadequate or a failure, and instead concentrating on the positive ones, where I will find hope and indeed, perhaps, indeed, find Christ.